Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Samsung is talking about going back to a squarish design for the next Galaxy Watch line to release. Is Samsung taking a page out of Apple's playbook, or are they going back to their roots? Let's go ahead and find out. The original Samsung Galaxy Gear was a 1.63 square-shaped watch that featured a Super AMOLED display which had 320 by 320 ppi. It featured a 315 mAh battery and came with 4 gigs of RAM and 512 megs of internal storage. It also featured the Exynos 4212 with an 800 MHz processor, and this was released in 2013. The next iteration was the Gear 2, featuring the same size display, a smaller battery at 300 mAh, and still had the same 4 gigs of onboard RAM and 512 megs of storage. This model was released in 2014. During this time, a few other models were released the same year, featuring the Gear Live and the Gear S. But in 2015, Samsung decided to change their design and released the Gear S2, which featured a 1.2-inch circular display with 360 by 360 ppi. This came with different battery sizes depending on the model you chose, ranging from a 250 mAh to a 300 mAh battery. So here we are in 2024 now, and Samsung watches for the last decade have stayed with the circular design. And now there is talk about them wanting to go back to a more squarish design. Let's take a look at this article on SamMobile and see what we know. Okay, so looking at this article from SamMobile, it goes over and shows us a picture of the earlier Samsung Galaxy Gear watch with the square design. If we scroll down here, it looks like they talk about Samsung discussing going back to a more squarish design instead of the circular design that they've had for over a decade. Scrolling down here, so they go on to say in here, what's not known right now is at this point in time if the change back to the squarish design will be made sooner than the upcoming Galaxy Watch 7 series, or if Samsung's going to wait for another year before it makes such a major design change. Here that the idea is enthusiastically being considered internally, and it's very much on the cards that the switch is going to happen. So what are your thoughts on Samsung going back to a squarish smartwatch design? Let me know in the comments below. Would you buy the next Galaxy Watch? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. This way you don't miss any tech updates. Click that bell so you never miss a video. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.